Yo, Rico, what's poppin', bro? All right, there we go. Everything good. I wonder why it's always at a delay, man. It makes no sense to me. But we're gonna get into it tonight a little. Talk a little bit about Reebok, and then we're gonna talk about y'all. Last night, I want to apologize to everybody for not being live yesterday, but it was live yesterday. If anybody missed it out, I don't think you could go watch it right now because I just heard it's down. I was just in Zaya's live and we were talking about Tony's live yesterday. Shouts to Tony D Too Wild or Too Wild TV, where he produced a 9-hour live documentary of his YouTube career, basically. And it was dope. Good guy. Been following him since for a while. And I can't say exactly 100% from the beginning, but you know. Oh, Lord. Shout out to OG Kicks. What's popping, bro? Bruh. That live was fire. It was nuts. 9 hours, yo. And I watched the whole thing. It was crazy. It just, with all that news, him popping up, I was, yo, he just kept it entertaining. So it was hard not to watch for a while. It felt like binge watching, you know, Netflix, a new Netflix series. You feel me? So it was dope, man. It was dope. But I did come live, like I promised. I know I'm late, but for some people, I know my West Coast people, hopefully y'all come through. And even for my East Coast people, yo, thank you for staying, like for real, for even coming through, because it's 11 o'clock here. Tamia for life was popping, bruh. Man, crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy lives today. This week has been epic, you know, and I don't, you know, with everything happening out there, and also everything happened down here, and I guess you could call it Section 8. I'm Section 8, but not the drama section. Y'all know that. And it was pretty dope. I did tell a big story, and tonight we're going to talk a little bit about Reebok, because I've heard some real bad things. Shout out to Nightwing. Dang, I'm disappointed a little. And I didn't even know those released, but they did. Thank you, bro. For real, thank you. No, for real, thank you for all the support, y'all. For real, y'all keep me here going. I was gonna, you know what? I thought about it. I was like, should I go live? But then I was like, I don't want to be disrespectful, you know. And because you know, just because you know, I don't want to be disrespectful. He was hilarious. To shout out to Tony Tequila, but nah. And I'm gonna talk about some ghost stories, you know, and whatever y'all want to come. Oh, let's do this. If anybody wants to come in here, because I'm very disappointed. Come on, Reebok. Like, I'm happy they're retroing some stuff that haven't been retroed in a while, like bringing the Kamikaze 2 back. Even though the Kamikaze 2, I think they did have a release last year, or was it the year before? There's a link if anybody wants to jump in. Yeah, the low questions, bro. The oatmeal, those are beautiful. But then I'm hearing they don't have the Hexalite, bro. It's all fake. Like, what? Why? They don't even have the nice insole they bring, the nice foamy insole. They don't even have that, bro. Like, come on, Reebok. What are you stealing a page from Nike? But he did say, Nightwing and Tony, Nightwing did say that the leather was great. Like, it's better than the leather on Jordan Brand itself. So, and I've always said that, you know. Got the sauce. What's popping, bro? Yeah, right. Got the sauce. Yeah, it was last year, right? They did a Kamikaze 2, but they only did like 2 releases last year. So they've been keeping it quiet, which is dope because that one year, do you remember Got the Sauce when they released like 15 different colorways of the Kamikaze? There was the Reigns, the Iron Mans, the Gone Fishing ones or something like that, and they had so many. I don't get me wrong, I was happy. You know, my bad. Yeah, man, they're slacking. They can't. Please, please. You know, I've been giving y'all praise. You know, I've been one of the YouTubers that actually still give y'all praise. Please don't do that to me. You know, yo, Hirachi, bruh. Shout outs to Hirachi. This is one of my day ones, y'all. I got respect, yo, dude. Yo, you gotta be. Hold on, you're in here finally. I've been wanting to do this for a while. Pause, bruh. You need this, bruh. He has been added to the wrenches, yo, bruh. Day one, bro. That's day one right there, y'all. That's the homie right there, bro. You know? Um, but bro, man, these kamikazes, they're looking beautiful. The new ones. I told y'all, if I could get them for the Logan, I'll get them because I want to customize a pair. And because it's like the perfect canvas to make a purple and black one. And till this day, I want those purple questions, yo. But so far, right now, we got the question knows retro. We had that bomb questions that they restocked again, and I didn't know. The what are they called? What is that? What is that question called? The one that the black rubbed off and it turned into gold. I know it had a nickname, but I forgot what it was called. But those were fire. The other one wasn't too good. But I think that one released last year. The questions that had the two colors, right? They released, or did they release in the beginning of the year? I don't remember. Bad sponsorship. They ain't paying, yo. Nah. Yeah, those are the best ones. I have those, bro. The New Year's Jones. Those are my babies, yo. Never letting those go. It's the actually only question I paid retail for. It's beautiful, man. I still have it. It's still in my collection. I forget which ones they called though. But yeah, man, the Reebok is gonna be. They got something up their sleeves, yo. Because think about it, they're bringing out a couple OG colorways. The thing is, that just please bring the Hexalite back. It's not that hard. Come on, man. I think so, something like that. I don't know, but they were fire, bro. But yeah, man. I'm waiting to see because, yo, man, if y'all go watch that, man, you could tell like on feet they look beautiful though. You know, shutting pause, no homo, you know, whatever you want to say. Yo, killed it on they look dope, man. Now that's one low that I think is sexy. That and the 13 low, excuse me. That and the 13 low is sexy. Yo. Like I like most of the 13 lows, but I'm not a big fan of lows. It's a big thing, but when I see them, they look good. Like I like the obviously the bread lows. I like the candy cane lows, and I like the chutneys. And I was so mad I didn't get him. Oh, Z-Bug, what's popping, yo? But bruh, like, I don't know. I want to see what Reebok is gonna do. So far, I haven't heard anything else from Reebok. Okay, I haven't heard nothing else from Reebok. I've been looking too because, you know, gave me a chance last night because I go to sleep. Right, I was like, let me before I go to my boys, my homies, you know, let me check what else on Reebok is really coming out. You know, and I couldn't find nothing but the oh no, there is one. My bad. Sorry. Got excited there. My they're gonna release June 12th, y'all. They release it. Yeah, they need to bring out some new pumps. They need to bring that D Brown back. Yes. I don't have them yet, and I've been wanting them. That's one pump that sells out, y'all. For real, that's one pump that sells out. The Deep Browns. It's just a classic silhouette, bro. And I have a Baltimore Oriole hat just for that. No. Yo, man. Hey, who's getting any luck? Anybody with the Flints, man? I'm getting a lot of I don't know. Let's see. I want to see what if anybody not just the questions right now. But the thing is, did y'all even know that the Lowe's released the oatmeal Lowe's? Y'all know the oatmeal Lowe's released, right? And then to what I heard, there's a rumor number there were only 3,000 something pairs. Oh, lucky, bro. Shout out to got this stuff, man. He got that shock job, bro. You got a reservation on him? You got reservations at Champs and Foot Locker? Damn, bro. Fire. But anyways, let's go back to Reebok because we're talking about Reebok. Them Flins, man. Boop-a-doop-boop-a-doo, trying to see if anybody. This is this one is another one I need to re-release. I want to get the blast. Them things are fire, man. Does anybody know how they are? This is actually one shoe, y'all. It's not two different shoes. One shoe. That is fire, man. They need to bring those out. All right, I guess that one doesn't have it. Let's go to Sneaker News. Shout out to Sneaker News. What do they have right now? Stop showing me the Flints. It hurts too much. Nike, of course. Ooh. Even though I'm going to say no homo, but I guess it's for homo. Sad it is. Because y'all know I like multicolored stuff. But this is the Pride Night Joggers, y'all. It's not a Reebok thing, but that's the parent company. You know. Ooh, that's not bad. They're guessing. Ooh, what the heck? Jeez. They're doing another. Oh, it's only for grade school, but it's not bad. What the LeBron? Oh man, they're killing it. They're bringing out all the PEs. Everybody that paid $1,000 for these PEs, bro. Shout out to Chilltown because I think Chilltown had those. Am I right or wrong? Do we see that in Chilltown's collection? I don't remember. Ooh. All right, no more showing other brands, bro. I need to. They were promoting it the other day, man. Where is it? That question, the bodega question, I think it's called. Y'all know which ones I'm talking about. We talked about it a couple of months ago, I think. And I said they're gonna be releasing soon, and they were fire, bro. Ooh. Adidas is trying. Yeah, I ain't gonna give it. I'm not gonna say nothing. Because then y'all gonna get at me because, oh, you hate Boost. Well, you hate Yeezy or Boost because I hate Yeezy. Oh Lord, what's going on? You pass on the Flins, bro, but they go perfect with your LA hat, bro. What white pair, bro? What white pair, Raji? Yo, I can't find it now. No te digo. They want to talk about these stupid. Oh no, I'll do it this way better. Since they don't want to bring it up here, can't stand it about a certain. Is it here? Where do I go to my favorites? Hold on. Oh, here it is. Here we go. Right here. Oh, the Bubba Chucks. The fishing junk. These are releasing June 12th. Those are fire, yo. If anybody wants them. Now, my question is, now, it's looking like it got the boo-boo Hexalite, bruh. Shout out to Nightwing for showing that, man. I don't even want to. It doesn't look like it has the real Hexalite, yo. Look at that, though, y'all. Look how everything glows in the dark, bro. Kind of salty there, yo. Oh, man. That's a sample pair. But the real pair is coming out June 12th. So anybody wants those questions? June 12th, y'all. Frank the Cook's project. Damn, them things are beautiful, bro. But it's all good. So far we have a couple Reeboks, like I said, that I've already talked about. You know, the lows. We have the oatmeal lows. They're like a red, almost orangish low. Nigga, yeah, okay, bro. Okay. Quizás tú got this us. No, my favorite colors as of now is purple and red. Color-wise. Black is not a color, so I can't put black. It's not to be black. You always see me somewhere wearing something black. Most of my fitteds are black. My snaps are black. Most of them, at least. But I do love multicolored stuff, bro. I'm an artist. I used to love drawing and everything. Big Perm. Oh, yes. Shout outs to Big Perm and D Chicken. Go check them out. Well, if y'all haven't checked out Big Perm, I don't know what y'all doing. That man's SB right now. He's going crazy on the dunks right now. If y'all want to see dunks, go to his channel. And then shout outs to D Chicken too for hosting a giveaway. And I actually won the giveaway, y'all. I've never won a giveaway ever, yo. I'm telling you, like I've tried so many sneaker giveaways and I've never won one. And I won a sneaker giveaway today. And I won for the Hair Sixes. And he did it right there live. I love the way he did it. He was like, you know what? Y'all think I'm playing? Watch this. Black went to GOAT and did it all. And I will be posting it. I will be going live when I get him. You know, I'll do a live on them, and I'm going to do the picture he asked for and everything, y'all. So as soon as those things come in, those bad boys are going on feet and, you know, take a picture for the homie. And I'll show y'all. Yo, King ABC, bro. It's been a minute, bro. Thank you for coming through the live. Wow, OG. Wow, bro. Now you trolling me, bro? Damn, bro. No, I do not. There's a Baltimore Ravens, y'all. Look, right here, man. Come on, that's a team, boy. This is not my team, man. This is just a hat that fits right now. My freaking fro, you know? But this is my team, my guys. It's purple and gold, y'all. Purple and gold, man. Royalty, the color of royalty, my guys. M. Sotelo. Just for you, bro. I'm here on late. Just for you, bro. I'm kidding, bro. I was at Zay's live. Oh my god, yo, I'm not even looking at that, M. Sotelo. It's sad, bro. We could get into that too. Yo, we might not even talk about. Y'all want to talk about the ghost stories? Well, we're talking about the Reeboks. Let's go with the Reebok. Let's finish off with the Reeboks, and then we'll go there. So right now, so far, we still have the baby blue lows and the red lows, the bright something red lows. that are still set to release, and then those Bubba Chucks, and the OG Kamikaze 2. Utendo, yo. Oh my god. I like my little bro. Poking. Pause. None of that. But nah, like I really hope they switch it up and please come on, give us our Hexalite. You know, we want the Hexalite. That's the technology. If anybody doesn't know, who's watching this in a replay, and then whoever doesn't know, on a live, that's basically the Air. You know how there's Nike Air? That's basically the Reebok version of Nike Air. Very comfortable too. Yo, you go for no man. Bro, I had to save my money right now, bro. So some stuff happened, and the budget is kind of tight right now. Oh, I saw those Big Perm. Mr. Fila in the house. Yo, we gonna talk about felines, yo. I heard some stuff about feline rumors, bro. But that'll probably be next week because I want to make sure that rumor's right. You feel me? Yeah, man. Yo, they're killing it with Air Forces right now, Big Perm. I like the one. To me, artistic wise, I like that double air with the whole air thing in the middle. Yo, those are fire, bro. I wanted to flip the Chunkies. It happens. Nah, for real, bro? Chunkies over those Travises, bro? Them Travises, I don't like them, bro. It looks like a regular GR. Like I don't know. Travis Scott has been killing it with a lot of his other stuff. He does like a regular GR looking sneaker. I mean, to each his own, though, bro. If you like it, it's understandable, bro. Because I ain't gonna lie, like I'm guessing with like some camel pants, that shit, and the nice tee, you know, I guess, yeah. But yeah, man. Nah, like I really want to see what we're gonna do with the what they're gonna do with the Reeboks though. Hopefully they really do that because what ¿cómo se llama este Nightwing said, bro? That, but he didn't say they weren't uncomfortable though. He just said that it doesn't have the Hexalite. So they're using some type of foam there other than the Hexalite or some other type of technology. But he said that's all fake on the side, and I was like, dang, bro. But yeah, that's the Fila thing. I mean the Nike, the Reebok stuff. But okay, let's get into this ghost story real quick before we go into. So since I was little, I've had the abilities. I haven't had them too recent, but I still a little bit. I don't know what happened, but your boy has seen real life ghosts and demons. I've fought demons. I've actually fought a demon not too long ago in my house, trying to take over someone, you know, and nah, bro, I've actually seen it, bro. Okay, so back in the days, I used to love ghost hunting. Used to do it on my own, just with the homies, or just and I had the ability. It all started literally when I was around 8 years old with with my friends in the household. Who remembers stickball? Does anybody remember stickball? Basically, you get a broomstick or any stick, like literally just regular stick paws, and you have a little rubber ball, and you know. Well, we were playing out there, and then one day, oh, word, there you go, y'all. If anybody wants that right there, the Tom and Jerry Jones, there they are. Them things are pretty dope. I just don't like that model too much, and it's a low. But so 8 years old, playing stickball with the homies. We were there, and then out of nowhere, I see a real big black mass, and I'm like, "What the hell's that?" I thought it was a car. So I was like, "Yo, car, everybody move! Car, everybody move!" Oh Lord, we got rods, and no. So I see him. She's like, I'm like, "Yo, car, everybody, let's move, everybody." So everybody runs out. They're like, "What are you talking about, bro?" I'm like, "Look right there, it's coming up." And no, it wasn't even a car. And it was slowly creeping up. And then I'm looking and everybody, "Whatever, man. What the way, bro?" And I was like, "All right, whatever." So it was going closer, and then out of nowhere, it just started speeding up. So it started speeding up, and when I'm telling you, one of the scariest things you can see is a bull. At that moment, I saw it about 100 feet tall. I'm 8 years old. So it's probably in real life like about 10 feet tall, massive, the size of a freaking semi, all like muscle with like burns and all this stuff and bright red eyes, y'all. And it starts chasing me, y'all. And it started just running. I was like, "Yo, move, everybody move. Y'all see it?" They're like, "Nah, nah, nah, nah. What are you talking about? We don't see nothing." Everybody's lost. I'm like, "Right there, it's coming." And they see me, boom. I run through the through my house, and it starts chasing me around the house, y'all. And it chases me. So my house, there's the little front walkway, then there's the little stairs to go up, right? And then obviously the door. I ran through that, and we had one of those screen doors. So I open it, and I run in, and I'm going through, and then there was a living room on the left hand side, and the rooms were on this side, and then across was the kitchen, and I'm running through all the kitchen, and I was doing all this thing. Nobody was home though. That's the thing that was crazy. Nobody was home. So no, it wasn't La Llorona, bro. It was a bull. La Llorona. We'll talk about La Llorona a little bit. I've actually seen her, and it's something that was like her. So oh Lord. Okay, so anyways, so I'm running through the door, and then what's funny is, so when I'm running through the kitchen door, my mom always has a Bible. My mom's religious to the fullest. Shout outs to Mama Dukes. Love you. Thank you that you have shown me who God is. God always has my back. So this demon is running and it's following me. And right when that Bible comes out, literally like dust. Like dust, y'all. Right when because the Bible used to be in the dining room because she used to go pray over there. And our dining room was huge with a massive, and like my dad built like a whole dining room to go in. It was massive because we used to have a lot of family over, and dude, I've heard of that. I will not lie, bro. I've heard of people who've dealt with the demon dog. If nobody knows that coyote is a demon dog, if that's the one you're talking about, that's how some Mexicans and some other Hispanic countries call the demon dog. No, it was not the Bulls mascot. No, but so that happened. So once that happened, I started seeing things. When I was little, I saw the old lady, and I come to find out later on it was the old lady who passed away in that house. The owner, one of the old owners that passed away in the house where we were living at. That house was weird, yo. Cabinets were open, doors were open out of nowhere. The basement door will open and slam out of nowhere, yo. That house was creepy, yo. We were living there from 79, which I wasn't born yet. No, not 79, my bad. No, 80, 81, all the way to, it was like 81, all the way to, early 80s to the mid 90s. And we left the house. So we left the house, and for a while, I didn't see too much. And then we moved to an apartment because it was just us, and times were hard, and my mom was a single mom. So we're there, and nothing happens while we were there. We were there for, no, I'm lying. Something did happen. I just remembered one day. So to go to my middle school, y'all, there's a little walkway, right? There's more scary stories from when I lived in the house, but I just want to give y'all that demon one, and then I want to go quick and quick through the timelines, because then there's a lot of in betweens too that I will say later on. But these are like bigger ones that I want to talk, because I want to get to where it really, I really started noticing more ghosts. Because at this time I was little and I was young, and I didn't comprehend anything in my head really. So, anyways, it comes to middle school. I'm a little grown, not grown up, a little bit more, intuitive, at least you could say. And where my middle school is, so this is where my apartments were, and then my middle school was like up the street, and then there was woods right in between where I had to get to school, and there was a pathway. If not, I had to go all the way around, like walk around, maybe 3 blocks, 4 blocks down just to get to school. I would have to go the way around, and then, bro, I had to go through those woods. So one day I was going through those woods, and I literally heard giggling, like that creepy giggling, y'all. Then the creepy giggling. And bro, and the thing is that at that age, I used to have a very big phobia with Freddy Krueger. I thought Freddy Krueger was gonna kill me. No joke. And I go, bro, and I turn my head and literally just see a pale white face. And I froze, and I blinked, counted to 3, and I opened my eyes. It was still there. I was like, oh my God, go away. And I couldn't see because I was so scared. So I was like, and I was like, go away, yo, go away. And then I opened my eyes a second time, boom, it's gone. So that was quick. That was a quick one. That was me walking to school. That day, put it this way, I didn't even go to school. I turned around and went home, and I went and I started watching my shows that I would watch when I was sick, and I just was like, nope, I ain't going to school. And I didn't know what to tell my mom. D Chicken, what's popping, bro? Shout out to G Chicken for that giveaway, man. Thank you, man. Thank you so much, bro. I will be showing it on a live, and everybody go check him out, bro, and go support. We're talking about ghost stories right now, bro. We talked about Reeboks earlier, but Reebok bringing some dope OGs back. But right now we're talking about my ghost stories. I like to mix it up here, bro. And so then we move from there because we were having bad luck in that place. That's the thing too. The first apartment we moved into, it burned. Then the second one we moved into, they kept breaking into and stealing the smallest dumb things. Like once they stole the stereo, they cost my mom $20. One of those ones that you buy at the Indian store because she didn't want to spend too much because it was for us kids. And yeah, listen. Now the funny thing is, OG, I love Freddy Krueger now. I love all the horror movies, bro. I could watch them all day. But anyways, so we move to another apartment, like in another county far away, and we're living in the third floor. Bruh. Oh man. I was around 16 at the time. This is when the visions started coming big time. Like, well, not visions, but the seeing the apparitions and stuff came hardcore. So my neighbor in the front, it was an old lady, nice old lady who would give us candy, and everything. She was cool. Like, we knew her daughter and everything. Her daughter was cool. We'll come and check up on her every week. Try to let her live her life and everything. She was like, y'all make sure that she's doing okay, all right? The lady was strong too. So nobody knew. I mean, lady probably good. If I'm not wrong, at that time she was like 80 something. She was in her late 80s, almost 90, y'all. So here's the biggest one. It was crazy. So this one, my nephew saw, and my best friend at the time. He was like my little brother saw. Put it this way, we're watching here. Blair Witch Project, y'all. This is when Blair Witch Project first came out, y'all. Excuse me. Let me tell you how creepy that was. So we're watching it here. And the funny thing is, this is mid-fall when it releases. So, there was windy night too. You hear the branches because we used to live in, which is funny. I don't know how we always end up living next to woods. Even now, I live like literally next to the woods. And bro, you would hear the trees. Bro, we're over here watching Blair Witch Project. And the moment is coming, the chick is like running, and out of nowhere, I hear something in my kitchen, like that, right? I hear that in my kitchen. And I turn my head. I'm like, what the heck? All right, nothing. And I hear it again. And it's the clock. We had a wall clock, and it was lifting and going like this. It was like if something was telling me, like, look at the time, or something like that, or whatever. Put it this way. I didn't know that the old lady next door had passed away. I guess because we left, and I guess she passed away when we left, while we were out of it, when I was out on, let's say a getaway at the time with the homies. I know, bro. It's just things that I've gone to because a lot of people don't believe in this ghosts or in spirits or in demons. Yeah, listen, I'm a godly dude. I believe in a lot of things, but the thing is, God gave me the opportunity to see these. Let's just put it this way: the opportunity to see these souls and to fight these demons, bro. I fought a demon before. So before you came in here, I talked about me fighting a demon when I was 8 years old, and luckily, I was running from it. My bad. I'm gonna fight one later on. That's what I'm gonna end up talking about. So anyways, so I'm over here. I'm like 16 years old. Blair Witch is out. We're watching Blair Witch. And so that happens, and I look, and then my mom had a massive mirror. She still has it to this day, y'all. Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of people don't believe in that, bro. But God gives us sometimes the ability to see things. But anyway, so we had that big old mirror, and in the mirror, bro, you see the lady, rest in peace. I forget her name. I think it was Miss Wanda. But we see her face clearly in the mirror, y'all. Clearly in the mirror, y'all. I go, yo, and my nephews and my little bro. I call my little bro because he was like my little bro. To me, he still is, but whatever. Bro, they all freaked out and they didn't say nothing. Yeah. It's a gift and a curse in a way too sometimes, y'all. So, oh, your mom does too? Bro, I'm telling you, it is a gift though and a curse in a little bit. And the demon part is the reason why I say it. So then that happens. I see that a couple of things happen in between, which we'll come back another time because it's funny. It's a couple funny stories. Um, so then I come a couple years later. We're gonna forward. Maybe this is the time when I move. Another big story happened where I proved to some people that ghosts actually exist. So, excuse me. My mother-in-law and sister-in-law, they lived in a little. Y'all know what villas are in Miami? That's big. Here, we don't have villas. Here we have townhouses. In Montgomery County, we don't have villas. I've never seen a villa here. I've seen townhouses. But they lived in a villa, and we were there. We were living with them for a while. And when I first moved there, I'm not working at the moment because I was waiting to get called for the new job, and I was home, so I was cleaning up and ready to cook, and out of nowhere I see an old white man, clear as day, with a big old long beard, walk through the front door and walk through the middle of the living room, because the living room was in the middle, and there was one big room here and then two rooms here. And our room was right here, and the kitchen was right here. So I'm at the kitchen, and I'm literally like this, and I just see him walking, and I'm right here starting to cook because I'm about to cook my famous pasta. I'm about to cook for them. I still remember the day, and the apparition, literally, I saw him clear as day. Long white beard, bald, and with like overalls, like basically like almost like a landscaper, but he wasn't. So he walked by the middle and he walked outside the sliding door, because the sliding door was right there, and then the two was right here. So then one day we were all talking about it, and I'm like, no, I'm being serious. And they're like, man, we haven't seen nothing like that, and blah blah. And they believe too, because they have had their own their own situations. That they've seen stuff or seen stuff move or felt things or whatever. But they couldn't believe that it was like that clear. And I was like, yes, y'all. And then so one day the landlord came, and I was like, her name was Susie. Shout out to Susie. Nice old lady. She was a cougar though. But anyways, so she came, and I asked her, I was like, Susie, I got a quick question. Was there ever a worker here that somebody took care of your properties? Because this is the landlord. And when she came to pick up the rent, and I was like, was there anybody here that worked or this and that? And she's like, no, the only person that worked in my property is my husband. I was like, so your husband had a long beard, about yay high, and he would always wear overalls with brown boots. And she's like, yeah, how'd you know? And I was like, not to freak you out, but he's still here. And she was like, no way. He died about 10 years ago, y'all. 10 years ago. And that same day I asked her, so what about, is there also a little girl, the jump ropes, the jump ropes up the corner, did she pass away too? And she was like, yeah, that little girl got hit by a car about 15 years ago. And I was like, you should have seen my in-laws and their friends just jaw dropped. And bruh, bro, anytime. Listen, I invite anybody, man. I didn't put in the description, but I usually put in the description. Anybody want to come and talk their stories, bro, I let them in. You come in here, we can chop it about sneakers, chop it up about society. We've done a lot of that, bro. I posted up. Usually it's in the beginning. I do it in the beginning, and then if anybody asks, I let them in. The trigger. But that's the link if you do want to chop it up. You could tell one story yourself right now or whatever you want to come in. I don't mind. So anyway, so that was one of the biggest stories. Then in Orlando, one time, me and my wife moved to Orlando. And after that whole situation, we moved to Orlando. And yo, Betos, what's popping, bro? Oh Lord. And man, so we're going to we found out that there's in Orlando by MCO by the big airport, there used to be a military base in the back, and it was abandoned, and there was a military community where military used to live at, right? And in there used to be there was known for people going crazy, and there was some domestic abuse. Supposedly, somehow some people disappeared there. They don't know what happened to them, and some a lot of crazy things were happening there. And a lot of people go in there just to investigate, or some people go in there to vandalize or whatever. But we went one day. We hit our cars because they do still have security. But there's one door that always, for some reason, it doesn't ever lock right. So we go and, bro, we're in there. We're hearing things move. We start seeing and we're videotaping with our phones. This is when camera phones weren't the best, but they were the ones we had were decent, and we also had a regular little camera. Shout out to my nephews, the one that lives with me. He was with me with his best friend. And at the time, his best friend at the time, or one of his good friends, I don't know. But his camera, everything that he was taking pictures, recording, and every time he would try to go to this one spot, he'll just go whoosh, whoosh, the camera. And then he would try, and every picture that he took, it was like it would deform the person he was taking. So he would take a picture of me in front of the building, and it would deform me. But everything else was okay around. So then I'm over here just snapping, blah, 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 blah. And at that time, Motorola was pretty dope with their cameras. They were pretty one of the best cameras at that moment. This is early 2000s. So I'm over here, blah, blah, blah. And then I go through my pictures. And I see something little by little poke out. Like this. You know how you're going through pictures little by little, and then just clear as day one, a guy's just like a big black figure just lurking out like this. Like from the corner, like this, yo. And I was like, look, y'all. And we're like, nah, let's go. Let's get out of this spot. So we go and we go to another spot. Then when we go down to another spot, we hear screaming. And we're like, you know what? Let's just get out of here. We left the place. So that was in Orlando. This is just the biggest ones, and then I have some funny ones that we'll probably do another story on. Oh, should I leave it here? Should I leave it here? What do y'all want to keep going? Because these are just little quick stories that I'm telling you. There's some other ones that I have that are pretty crazy and funny. I want to know, do y'all want me to keep going with this, or we could change the subject? Because a lot of people don't believe, but obviously here we have some people who actually have gone through it. Keep going. All right, let me go get some more water. And I'll be right back, y'all. Give me 1 second. I'm getting parched. Okay, I'm back, y'all. All right. Ooh, dang, I almost knocked y'all out. Uh, Man, I have so many, bro. I believe that. But you know what's funny though, D Chicken? God bless me with the power to fight them, bro. Or to talk to them and let them be, you know? So, all right, so we go to another story. This is in Orlando. I don't think I've ever really talked about this one too much because it was with a couple homies from Orlando. So I was living in Orlando. Damn, man, I don't want to. It's a story. It's a good and bad story. So at that time, I was in my little, I guess you could call what people say hoe phase, a rebel stage, and I'm out with this chick and my homies. My homies, they dip to go get, some herb, and me and her stay in the car, messing around and this and that. And out of nowhere, we're in the middle of the woods, and not the woods, but the woods, kinda. There was a parking lot next to the woods. It was by a park, and all we hear in the car, like, and we're like, these dudes are messing, bro, like, come on. So I'm like, and they already knew, like, they're like, yo, let's leave him alone. I heard them, let's go get some herb, but let's leave him alone for a while. So I'm hearing that on the door. It's foggy. Y'all know how Florida can get, especially Orlando. You get foggy sometimes. This is like fall. It was a decent night, like maybe say in the low 70s, I guess. So there was a nice fog, and they kept going, kept clicking. And I'm over here trying to be, Lord, I know, bro. Hey, man, we have, our years, bro. Some of us. But so I'm over here, I got her, kind of where I want her. And right, when we're about to do our thing, bro, literally a hand just goes, boom, and then goes like that. And it was a white hand with like, they looked decayed, and it was just going like this down the window, but nothing else. All you see was the hand going like this, but nothing else, no body, nothing. And then it disappears. I'm like, yo, we're not high yet. We're not drunk yet. What is going on? Bruh, I tried. I ain't gonna lie. To all my dudes, sorry, but that kind of scares, it kind of takes the mood away. So your boy just like, yo, and she was freaked out too. The thing is, she couldn't see the decaying hand. She just saw the fingers go down like that. Like the marking of the fingers on the fogged windows. So I was like, oh, snaps. I was like, and she was like, can you check, please? And I was like, yo, okay, let me check. So I checked out. She was freaked out. And because we've heard of people, people get robbed, wherever you're at. So I go check. She's putting herself together. Getting herself together. And I was like, there's nothing. I already know that it was gone. Because I didn't feel like you get a feeling when you can see it, like you get a feeling once you see it, and if it's still there and everything. So, I mean, I don't know if it was a sign of God, like, because who knows, you know. And the crazy thing, let me tell y'all, the crazy thing is that day I didn't have a rubber. So I take it as a blessing, and I take it as like a scary thing because it was a decaying hand. You know what I mean? So I didn't know what sign, if it was God trying to tell me, like, yo, you do this, you're going to get this girl pregnant, you know? Because I didn't have a rubber, you know? And she was just, you know, in the mood. So I go and turn on the car. We get and she gets in a passenger seat. And literally, was just crazy. As soon as I turn on the car and she gets in the passenger seat, them two walk up and they're like, "Yo, y'all good?" Because he hears her breathing hard, but not in a good way. You know, like that's scary. Like, and I'm like, "Yeah, nah, man, just something crazy happened." And she said that, and I tried to explain to them what I saw. They're like, "Man, you smoked before. Stop lying. You were smoking earlier. You probably waked and baked." I was like, "Nah, guys, not today." And they were like, I was like, "I didn't have any this time. I didn't have the connects like I had in up here when I was up north." So we get on the car, we dip. I didn't even want to, I probably took maybe a hit or two and a shot, and that's it. And I was like, "Nah, man, I can't." They're like, "You all right, bro?" Bro, all right, bro. My bad, DD Chicken. I just saw your message. Yeah. Hit me up whenever you want to do not collab, but if you want to come on a live, bro. Whatever, we can do something. You got me on IG, so just DM me through IG, bro. We could set something up, you know. Bring some of the boys and even bring Big Perm in. We could even do it in your channel. We could even do it in Big Perm's channel, bro. I'm up to, you know, sort of an open book. Pause. Hey, Tamia, I'm just gonna say, you know what I mean? Uh, that's, yeah, I think, oh, I know, bro. I know. But yeah, man, that happened, man. But yo, it was crazy. And then, you know, some stuff happened. I'm gonna leave other stories for the time, but I just want to jump that way y'all can see different things that I've seen. Because like I said, I've seen demons and also ghosts and apparitions and whatever you want to say, and feeling too. I felt stuff. Because sometimes they don't just show you. Sometimes they just make you feel like, yo, and like, and then they show themselves. Pause. Um, so, um, I don't know. I want to talk about this last one, which I kind of told you in the beginning. So, hold on here. Give me one sec. I gotta think of something. Give me one sec. I'm back. All right, guys. Sorry, but no luck on that one. Nah, I had person's asleep right now, so I can't really ask to really talk about that one of the biggest fights I ever had with a demon. But I'll ask her, and then I could bring that back another day. So we can talk about another story that happened when I was living in Plantation, Florida. Yes, I was a Florida gypsy. I moved around all over Florida. I lived in Plantation, Hollywood, North Miami, Miami Beach, Kissimmee, Orlando, Oak Ridge. I lived in everywhere in Florida. And I ain't gonna lie, I took a massive leak, yo. After being live was there for so long, I guess I was held in and it just salió como si era un Niagara Falls, como puro, pura agua, chorro, no chorro así por atrás, no, from, anyways. So let's talk, so we were living in Orlando for a bit, but stuff wasn't working out in Orlando too much for the wifey. And come to conclusion, her sister was like, yo, why don't you come work for my boss's in-laws? You can work as a leasing agent. I mean, you'll make double the money you did over there. And Henry could just transfer from, I was working at Sam's Club at the moment. So we moved down there and I got the transfer, because I was a good worker, And we moved to Plantation. They just moved to Plantation. They got a new house. They weren't living in Hollywood no more. Well, we lived at too. Before that, they moved to a Plantation, so we stayed with them for a while till we were able to get our own place. I was actually for a big while because it was hard. It's expensive. And listen, South Florida is very expensive, y'all. And they pay okay for living on there. In South Florida, you're talking about back then. This is back then. I was paying for a 2-bedroom apartment. Okay, this is all the way back then. $1,200 back then when I was living there. This is when apartments, and when I was living in Orlando, coming from an apartment, a high-end apartment, that I was only paying like $6 something for, and going down to South Florida where I was going to be paying up. So we rented a room from, we stayed with the in-laws. Basically, we were kind of renting a room where we helped out and everything with the house. So we had the room all in the back, the guest room in the back. No, we didn't. That's a lie. I apologize. Was it then? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it was then. So we moved there, and my mother-in-law, shout out, so I love her to death. She's like a second mom to me. Like, for real, me and her relationship, man, I love her to death. Anything, I'm down. For her, she's Mama Dukes 2.0. But so she gave us her room, and she got another. It was like a 4-bedroom or 5-bedroom house. They still have 5-bedroom house. I think so. Yeah, 5-bedroom house. So the guest room was still back there, but it wasn't like done. It was like, it was like halfway done. And so we stayed in our room, and we were there, and man, at nighttime we would hear little steps, like little baby steps. Like, you hear a toddler running. It was like that, like between like 2 or 5 years old, running around, and it would jiggle our door. It would literally jiggle the door And I was like, babe, look, babe. And she's like, oh, you know, my wife, yo, she can sleep through hurricanes, bro. And I was like, babe, look. I was like, look right there. Cause I was excited, you know. And the door opens. I see a little face, bro, a little boy's face. She doesn't see anything. And she's like, oh, just close the door. I was like, I didn't open it. And that's when she looked at me like, so then it kept happening. And, you know, throughout the time we were living there, it kept happening every night around 2:35 a.m. on a dot. 2:35 a.m. on a dot. It would open the door, jiggle the door, and open it. So then one day, we were up like all night. Everybody's went to pass out and everything. I'm still up, and I'm turning off all the lights because everybody's knocked out because everybody got drunk off of wine and everything. And I'm over here. I'm going to turn off the light by the dining room, and I just see a little kid run by me, like literally, like fast too. But then when I look at the corner where the guest room, the half guest room was getting built, I see a big old mass, like probably a good 7 feet tall figure come around and then like look at me kind of, and then just ran back that way. And it almost looked like the kid was running away from him. It does. That's a fact, OG. My guy, that's a fact, bro. So, we're coming and yeah, and I'm sorry I'm gonna make this about sneakers. One day we're coming up and for some reason he was mischief. The little boy was having fun. He was having his little fun. Bruh, tell me why all my shoes were literally like in a teepee. Like they were all like, like all like this. At that time I had my All Stars. I had a pair of Air Forces. I had my sevens, and they were all like in a thing. I only had like about 5 pairs of sneakers at that time. You know, technically like a newlywed, so you don't want to, wifey wasn't used to all the whole sneaker stuff. She didn't know yet till 2009, basically. No, 2006. No, so I had my Barclays. He literally got all my shoes, yo. Like I remember he had all my shoes and put it in the perfect. And I opened the door and I'm like, oh shoot, what the heck? And then literally when I opened the door and I turn around to go to yo, babe, like right before I said babe, they all fall down. Boom. And she comes up to me, she's like, what happened? What'd you do? I'm like, I didn't do that. We just got home. How did I do that? And she was like, so we asked her mom. We were drunk one day. We asked her mom, drunk. They love to party, yo. Colombians, yo, they love to party. So, I'm there, and we're all, talking, and we're talking about ghosts again. They're like, Henry, what are you, because they know that I've seen stuff. Have you seen stuff in the house? And I was like, yeah, I seen a little boy. They're like, you did? That's Manuelito. So they called him Manuelito or something like that. Is it Manuel or Manuelito? Something like that. Or Emilio, or I don't know. And till this day, I think the little boy is still there, but I haven't seen the big figure again. So we moved. We lived in a we lived there, and then that happened. The little kid kept happening, but then it stopped for a while. Then we moved out and we moved to North Miami. Living in North Miami, blah blah. This whole thing happened. And I'm gonna go back to the story because there's some other ghostly stuff I saw when I was living in Miami. So then, because my wife lived in Miami, so it was easy for us and it was better for us in gas. I had an Eclipse. I had a 1999 GST. Unfortunately, I blew the engine when I was living in Miami, and they blew the gaskets, and unfortunately, it was too expensive to get a GST motor and like a good one. So I put a GS motor, basically a conversion. It was cheaper. My boy helped cook me up. I had a homeboy down there. Well, the family homeboy, basically. And we basically put a GS engine in it and just kept it clean. Just built the motor a little. I left it there. It was there for like about 2 months, y'all. And anyway, so we moved. So stuff going forward, we were living there for a while. We lived there down in Miami for about 3 to 4 years. Something, stuff was going wrong down there. This is when the Marlins Stadium was built and the economy hit hard there. So we were like, you know what? Let's move away. Let's go. We were getting offered a lot up here in Maryland. So this is back 2011. 2012. So we move in. We leave Miami Beach because we were living in Miami Beach, the last place. Because after we lived in North Miami, we moved to Miami Beach because they offered us a better place in Miami Beach, and it was a little closer to where. No, it wasn't closer. Wait, hold on. No, my wife was supposed to get transferred down there, but something happened that she didn't. No, she did. She did. My bad. She did. She did get trans. I don't remember. It been a long time. Anyways, so we moved away from there. My bad, y'all. My bad. I'm sorry, y'all. I told y'all before that I hear stuff sometimes, but I think it's raining outside. But anyways, so we start moving back up here. We were about to move back up here, but we had to wait a little bit. So we moved in with my sister-in-law for a little bit again. But this time we took the guest bedroom. They finished it. It was nice, painted, and everything. So we took the guest bedroom, and they put AC in there because that's the problem. They didn't have AC. And so we were in there. We lived there for about a month before we were able to come up to Maryland because this is where my family is. And, they were getting, we're like, yo, let's try Maryland because, my wife loved it. I think we came up here like 2 or 3 times, and she loved it. And she was like, yeah, I just want to get out of Florida. Florida's been bad for us. And I was like, all right. So while we were living there, though, he was still around. I asked him, was he still going on? They were like, yeah, Emiliito or Miguelito. I don't know what it was. Yeah, he's still here. And I was like, okay, so he's still here. I just couldn't see him for some reason. So I'm guessing he wasn't asking for help no more because I didn't see the big presence of it, because that's another thing. I was like, yo, this is the room where I saw that big old apparition, that big old, a little like demonic, like crazy. But again, like I said, I was blessed by God. There were demons I'm able to fight off, you know what I mean? Sometimes. So yeah, man. I mean, it was nice and chill when I got back there. I think I saw him, like a little bit of him. Because this is the thing: if ghosts are done, or like not being, to what this is my beliefs. When ghosts are okay and they don't care, they don't need to let you know anything. They either go across, or there's probably still something, or he's not ready because it's a child ghost. Yo, Willie Garcia, what's poppin', bro? Uh, I know I'm late. I'm a little bit late. On late, bro, but that's because I went to Zayas to talk about, to Tony D's freaking 9-hour documentary, but unfortunately got shut down, bro. Good live too, bro. He said from the beginning of his YouTube career, basically to the dumb drama that's going on now. But anyways, so so that happens. A couple other things happen up here, but we'll leave that for another day because that's a big one too. But yeah, man, I mean, I've seen ghosts since, like I said, I was a little kid. A lot of people don't believe in them. A lot of people don't believe in ghosts or demons. I'm like, trust me, they're real. Like, they're real. Let's put it this way, quick little one. Also, to end it off for now, we'll have a continuance maybe next Friday, or we'll continue it later on. Put it this way, one day I was being choked out by, to me, I think it was a demon, but it wasn't a demon because, no joke, and I guess you could call it a banshee, I think it's called, or what is it? No, succubus. I literally, I went through it with a succubus. So it's basically a demon or some sort, who disguises itself as a female. I mean, it can disguise itself as a beautiful female, and then it'll try to suck your life out, basically, or kill you or something like that. I don't know. But let's just say it was, no joke, beautiful, beautiful female on top of me. I mean, at first I was like, oh, shoot, But then you could see clearly it wasn't like it was, she was kind of transparent, And she was trying to choke me, but she couldn't. She didn't have the strength. But you could feel enough of like a warmth, almost like a pressure kind of. And she's like over here trying to choke me out. And I'm like, are you okay? And when I said, are you okay? She went like, and then she just disappeared. I guess she didn't think about me saying, are you okay? But man, this is crazy, yo. It's crazy. A lot of beliefs, a lot of people don't believe in ghosts, don't believe in demons, and don't believe in like an afterlife, but trust me, there is one. Now, I didn't have that much of a neck. That time I probably had maybe a 2 neck, bro. I had like the double neck probably. Not even. Listen, I'll show you how I looked back then. I wasn't that big of a dude. I was like 250, 2-something pounds. I have pictures still. Your boy wasn't a bad looking dude, yo. I have pictures of him. Let me show y'all. I don't want to show you any pictures of my wife. A lot of them of my wife. Because, certain things I want to leave out of, the community. Look, that's the old crew, y'all. Look at that. Look at that in the middle. I was a big dude. I think right there I was like 225. I was a big dude there, I was like 225 there. But that was high school, y'all. I was a big guy all the time. I mean, I wasn't super big, but like I am now. But we could talk about that. I think I talked about it already. My big old accident really got me to this place. Here, put it this way. This was the accident, y'all. Car just blew up, basically. Y'all see that? That car just pushing it, blew up like literally. I missed that car, man. That's my clips, man. Horrible day too, and I don't want to get back into that. Anyways, your boy wasn't that of a big boy then. Look at Young Henry. Y'all want to see Young Henry? There you go. That was Young Henry, y'all. Look at that. Y'all see Young Henry there, bro? The bad picture, but I had to steal this picture. It was a small picture on a newspaper in Calle Ocho, repping the Salvadorian flag, you know? Look at that fro, y'all. I'm telling you, I always had a fro, man. This is when I started getting chubbier. That's the married life, you know? Yeah. Oh, man, this wannabe gangster over here. Look at this, y'all. Wannabe gangster, y'all. Who remember those Scarface shirts, bro? No, I know you were kidding, bro. No, but I want to, just let a lot of people know. A lot of people don't know that your boy was, No, but man, them ghost stories. I have a lot more. Y'all don't get it. I have a lot more. Man, even at my church, y'all. At my mom's church, where she goes, not my church now, but my church where I raised in. Oh man, that place was haunted, y'all. That place was big time haunted. But we'll talk about that another day. There's so many. Oh man, we're at the 1 hour and 30 mark. Yo, I love it when we get into these. But anyways, y'all, thank you so much. It is 12:30. This is the latest I've been up. I was on Zayas for I think an hour and a half. And here I'm exhausted, and I didn't even sleep too well last night because of shout out to Tony D, man. That live was fire, and it sucks they took it down again. They took it down again, man. But he can't come back. But he said he did record it, so hopefully he could just keep putting it up. That way, But anyways, again, thank you everybody for coming through. Yo, if y'all wanna help your boy out with anything for real, like Cash App is always there. Y'all can do it anytime y'all want. I'm really trying to. I don't know, y'all, but we'll talk about that another day. But if y'all want to help your boy out, Cash App is below. It's there all the time in the description. Again, queremos más, bro. Next Friday, bro. Bro, I am, bro. I'm gonna try my hardest. Like yesterday, I couldn't, and I was trying to go kind of consistent this week. Maybe we'll go keep going consistent, but we'll be on tomorrow. But tomorrow, I want to talk about, the releases and stuff. Maybe I will bring it up again. Y'all want more tomorrow? A little bit more tomorrow. We'll talk about how everybody does with the Flint 13s tomorrow. But do y'all want me to continue tomorrow? I'll continue tomorrow, OG. I promise. If y'all want me to. If not, we can leave it for next week. Keep it going to Zaya's live, bro. Bro, I can't, man. I'm tired, yo. I'm really tired, bro. Like, literally, for real. I'm going to lay down right now. I was going to get on GTA with the fam, but I don't think I'm going to get on tonight, y'all. Your boy, look at the hat head. Ooh. I ain't trusting no barber until we know 100% we're clear here. But anyways, again, yo, we'll you know what? We'll continue it tomorrow. I promise we'll continue it tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow we'll continue it. We'll go part 2. I'm gonna change the name to this Ghost Stories. and then we'll continue it tomorrow. Because like there's some crazy one that y'all wouldn't believe, yo. But anyways, again, thank you everybody for coming through. Don't forget to check me out on Instagram and Twitter, just in case you don't get notified here on YouTube, because unfortunately YouTube sometimes doesn't notify y'all when I'm on. And if y'all do, thank you. And if you are subscribed or you are following over here, or part of the fam, please make sure that y'all have the bell button, the top one. No, I'm not getting on tonight, y'all. I'm tired. They want me to. They're over here. Yeah, man, go check me out on Instagram and Twitter. I usually post on there when I'm live and when I'm going live. Again, thank you everybody for coming through. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe if you're not subscribed. And God bless and good night and stay blessed, y'all. And I don't know why I did that, yo. All right, y'all. Good night. Stay one. I'll probably be on Zayas live if he goes live, if I'm not passed out already. If y'all see me, I'll see y'all there, because I think they're gonna bring Smashing. I think it's such a. I'm sorry, a lot of people can hate on him, but it's one of the best shows. I ain't gonna lie. Him, Rob, to me are two of the best shows on YouTube, and that's my opinion. But I'm also biased because I've been following them for a long time. But again, y'all, thank you everybody for coming through. God bless. Good night. Stay blessed. And I will see y'all tomorrow, 8:30-ish. Or you know what? We'll leave it at 9 o'clock tomorrow. Is that a good time for y'all tomorrow, Saturday, 9 o'clock? I want to know, because I know some people, I know I'm Sotelo. Unfortunately, he's in the West Coast, and I know he gets out late sometimes from work. And I think 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time is good. If not, we'll see. Y'all let me know. Do we still keep going at 8:30, or do I push it to 9? That will give time for everybody to come through. What do y'all think? Yo, why is the light still there? Y'all still there? Oh, what the hell? Yo, my thing just freaked out over here, yo. And I didn't even get to talk about what happens here. But anyways, again, I'll see y'all tomorrow then. Tomorrow, 8:30-ish, 9:30. 9 is better? All right, 9 o'clock tomorrow, Eastern Standard Time. That means if you're in the West Coast, 6 o'clock. If you're in the Midwest, I think it's 5 o'clock. No, 7 o'clock. And then, I don't know. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Good night. Stay blessed. And thank you for all the support, y'all. Good night. Good night. Good night.